Welcome to the final episode of Trojan TV of the school year.
We've had a blast bringing you the best of EMS.
And now, as 8th graders, we're getting ready to say goodbye.
But not before one last unforgettable show.
Full of memories, laughs, and surprises.
So for one last time, Trojan TV
starts now!
It's hard to believe we started this journey as quiet and nervous 6th graders, and now here we are about to head off to the high school.
From navigating the giant halls to cheering at pep rallies and joining clubs, discovering who we are, our time at EMS has been a journey of growth, memories, and finding our place.
And now we're getting ready to step into high school. But before that, some of us are already thinking about something else.
Summer jobs. Brady wanted to find out how 8th graders can prepare to earn a little extra cash and gain some real-life experience.
Oliver and I talked to the manager at Pirates Cove to learn what it takes. Let's check it out. Have you ever wanted to make money as a teenager? In this story, we will show you how to get a job as a teen. First, you need to find somewhere to apply. Here's a list of common jobs for kids. Head down to the main office and get a work permit.
What's up?
Hey, do you have any work permits I could have?
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
Michigan has its own sets of rules for workers younger than 18, such as the number of hours they can work, when they can work, and how old they have to be. Kids have to get their work permits filled out by the employer, a parent, and a school administrator. To get a job, you need to show that you are respectful and responsible. I caught up with Tim Olson, the manager at Pirates Cove, to see what he looks for in young employees.
So responsibility is a big thing. Friendliness, how open are you? How attentive are you? How respectful are you? All of those things are important for young people to learn, and they can learn that at a place like Pirates Cove, Culver's, or other places that can start with 14-year-olds. So I look for people that are willing to take on new challenges, people that are outgoing, people that are there not only for themselves to better themselves, but to better my organization as well.
Preparing for interviews starts with creating a strong resume and doing some research ahead of time. You can find helpful sources online or in the Zello app, located in your TCAPS cloud. Most importantly, stay persistent. Keep applying and keep working toward landing that first job. This has been Brady, Oliver, and Finn reporting for Trojan TV.
That wasn't just helpful, Brady. It makes me want to apply.
Right? But not everything about 8th grade was about working hard. Some moments were about remembering those who came before us.
Like when we visited Washington, D.C. on our 8th grade trip and found ourselves at the World War II Memorial on the 80th anniversary of VE Day.
We were honored to witness something powerful and unexpected. Here's what happened.
Today I think of the righteous warriors from this nation and other countries who fought against Nazism. I think of the Red Army soldiers who took Berlin. 1 million casualties in April 1945 alone.
During their recent trip to Washington, D.C., East Middle School's 8th grade class experienced a powerful moment of living history. A presentation commemorating the 80th anniversary of VE Day at the National World War II Memorial.
From my perspective, I thought it was a really cool event. We got to see what the World War II veterans went through and some of their personal experiences. I thought it was really cool that we got to honor them and thank them for their service.
I think it gave us a good perspective on how it was, and there were some motivational speeches, and it kind of gave the sense that they were truly the greatest generation, as brought up many times.
Their courage and sacrifice has helped us shape the course of history and secure the freedom that we cherish up till today.
VE Day, Victory in Europe Day, marks the formal surrender of Nazi Germany on May 8, 1945, ending World War II in Europe. This year's 80th anniversary drew veterans, military families, and students across the country to honor the legacy of those who served.
Seeing the event in person helped it because it gave it a more real feeling, it made it feel like it was real and that it actually happened and it wasn't just something we're talking about in class.
Born and raised in Washington, D.C., Mr. Seffel enlisted in the United States Navy in 1942 at the age of 17. He was stationed in the Pacific aboard a wooden-hulled degaussing ship where he held the rank of electrician's mate first class.
In class, I feel like it's more of like a thing that we learn about that just happened, and it's like, here's the history about it, where when you're there in person, you realize like what everyone went through and like the service that they did for our country, and just, you kind of realize how brave they were.
One of the most memorable parts of the trip was the opportunity the 8th graders had to interact personally with all of the World War II veterans.
Yes, I met the people who were there. It was really cool getting to shake hands with them and like seeing their side of their story.
Do not forget that it was young Americans just like you who won World War II. Thank you so much for being here today.
This has been Carter and Brady reporting for Trojan TV.
When you think back on the last 3 years at EMS, it's not just the big events that stand out, it's the people.
The ones who cheered us on, taught us lessons, and surprised us in ways we never expected.
Speaking of surprises, do you know one of our longtime staff members is basically a rock star?
She draws caricatures, plays guitar, and somehow still manages to teach and support students every day. We're talking about Mrs. Lauer.
Get ready to see her in a whole new light.
In this week's Things You Didn't Know About Your Teacher, we interviewed Miss Lauer about her amazing artistic talents.
I started when I was 6. I took, and we moved a couple times in that, but I probably took about 6 years of piano lessons. Guitar I taught myself. Guitar is, in fact, most people I know, I have a lot of friends who are guitarists, and most of them have, guitar is something if you just have a chart of guitar chords, and then if you just know, there's a lot of songs that only use 3 or 4 guitar chords. So you look at the chart, you learn where to put your fingers for those chords, and then you can play it. And then the longer you play, of course, the better you get.
Yeah, so probably my favorite place to play guitar is on my front deck, with the trees overhead and the birds singing, and it's just me, but I'd be happy to play for you today a little bit. Brother, lay your head down. Sister, don't you know? Ain't no rest in worry. Troubles come, troubles go. I have seen the sparrow. I have watched her fly. But she does not worry. Tell me then, why should I? Hold on, love, things are gonna get better.
So caricatures are not exactly like a cartoon, but it's supposed to be a humorous sketch of a person that exaggerates certain characteristics of their face. But then I also do realistic drawings. I draw and paint portraits and landscapes sometimes, and yeah, I've designed logos and done illustration as well. So when I was in high school, I lived in northeastern Ohio, and at that time there was a SeaWorld park there. It's no longer there. But when I was a senior in high school, SeaWorld was advertising that they were looking for artists to draw portraits and caricatures. And it was my high school art teacher who urged me to apply for that job. I didn't expect to get hired because I was a teenager, but she literally... So you're Lillian, like your whole name? L-I-L-L-I-A. Yes. Oh, wait, don't do that right now, because I might, yeah. I don't want to misspell your name. That would be sad.
Some people try to spell my name with a Y, which kind of makes sense, but just like kind of interesting. It's like, I mean,
Oh, that is interesting. Okay. Okay, we're done.
This has been Lillian and Cameron reporting for Trojan TV.
I had no idea she was that talented.
Me either. Well, we've also got students at EMS with amazing talents.
Like one of our classmates who's been active in 4-H, raising animals, learning skills, and showing leadership beyond the classroom.
This spotlight proves that there's much more to students than just grades and homework.
When the school day ends, Harley heads to the pen, not the couch. This East 8th grader is all about 4-H and raising pigs.
I have 6 pigs right now, and they're pretty fun to raise. So right now we are running our breeding farm, which is our 4 pigs, Roscoe, Coco, Trixie, and Cardi. And then we have our 2 show pigs, which is Parmesan and Knuckles. It's like raising a big puppy. It's just, they eat a little different. They need a lot more water, a lot more attention, and all I would say is that they're just pretty fun to be around in general.
Raising animals and being part of 4-H has taught Harley valuable life skills.
So it started out when I first moved to my new house and we started doing pigs to help other families for raising meat, and then we slowly started getting into 4-H, which is where we take the pigs to fair to show, and I really think that it would be like a great opportunity for a lot of people to get into 4-H and just getting farm animals, because personally I've had a really fun time with it.
But for Harley, it's not about 4-H. It's about finding purpose and joy in what she does.
They're pretty fun to hang out with, and a lot of the times you can get like a really gentle pig that you can just go lay with and all of that.
This has been Peyton Rieger and Adeline West reporting for Trojan TV.
One of the best parts of 8th grade? Getting the freedom to be more creative and try new things. And just go for it.
We couldn't have done it better in our creative film series.
Whether it's dramatic card games or wacky mysteries, we went all in.
Today, we're bringing back 2 student favorites, a high-stakes poker showdown and a mystery that feels like it came straight out of Saturday morning cartoons.
Let's dive into the world of poker duels and our Scooby-Doo style mystery.
I swear we left our backpacks here.
Where'd they go?
I don't know.
My lunch was in there.
Alright, let's catch this backpack bandit.
Alright, gang, let's split up.
I'll go with Rollins.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
I guess we gotta go down
there.
You know, I think I can do without my backpack for today.
Yeah, you said it.
This is super freaking scary, man.
Yeah, why did it have to be us, bro? Zoinks.
If I were a backpack, where would I be? Rollins, Urban, look, our bags.
Wonder who took them.
Urban, Rollins, behind you. Ah! Hey, it's the janitor. I bet he stole our backpacks. Get him!
Nobody took them, so I decided to take them to Lost and Found. Then I found a spill over here and decided to clean it up.
Sorry, mister. Didn't mean any harm.
Where you from, Ben?
I would have cleaned the floors too if it weren't for those meddling kids. Doll.
Stop, I literally just stopped recording.
I would have. Wait.
Welcome to the World Poker Finals. 5 players, one $500 million check. Brady, burned twice by Carter. This time, he's ready. Matthew, he folded pocket aces because they, quote, felt too powerful. Oliver, he's memorized every poker hand since 1972. And Granny, a sweet old lady with a purse full of peppermints. And maybe a few secrets.
Lines are up. Let's play poker.
All right, Granny. Everyone has low cards. You gotta bluff.
Looks like Granny's going for a lot here. Everyone folds. Granny's gonna take this pot.
Who even bluffs on a 2-7 offsuit like that?
I just had a feeling, dear.
Kid, she's got that granny intuition, bro.
Full respect for Granny.
You know what? You remind me of Young Moneymaker back in 03. What a brilliant fellow.
Wait a minute. You watched the 2003 World Series of Poker?
Of course I did.
Isn't that Carter's favorite player?
I don't know.
Those
are my
Aren't
readers.
those Carter's glasses?
Maybe Carter was her grandson or something.
Yes, Carter was a troubled boy. I taught him everything he knows.
What's the call, Dennis?
Right, tell him you call. Pot odds are 2.5 to 1 and you got implied value.
I'll call. Pot odds are 2.5 to 1. Got an implied value.
What guy even talks like that?
Dude, relax. Maybe she plays it online, like a Twitch grandma.
Respect the legend. Granny's got game.
I fold.
Wow, Granny tricks everyone into folding again to win the hand.
Let's go! I mean, let's go knit a sweater.
You hear that?
Looks like Brady has quad 7s, almost an unbeatable hand. It all comes down to this last card. Oh, but it looks like Granny is working on a royal flush here.
Granny, go all in. You have a royal flush. They can't beat you.
Granny just smoked you.
I'm all in.
Let's go all in.
And that's quad 7s. Someone hand me that check. I still win?
Well, that's a
Yep.
flush.
Grandma Gertrude, looks like you just won the Poker World Series.
You know what? That is not Grandma Gertrude. It's Carter. What?
Finn, catch that check.
It's been a year full of memories, but the ones that stick with us the most are the little moments.
The laughter in the halls, the group projects that somehow turned out okay, and the friends we made along the way.
And we captured so many of those moments in pictures.
So before we say goodbye, let's take a look back at our time here at EMS.
And now, the moment some of you have been waiting for all year.
Or dreading, depending on how many bloopers you were in.
From anchor slip-ups to tech fails.
To creative disasters that somehow made the final cut.
Here's our 3-part blooper reel, including our growth in DMC.
Why me? I don't like that.
Have a great weekend, Trojans.
Bye. Oh, we forgot the ending.
Have a great weekend, Trojans.
Bye. So Brady, who's your Valentine?
Episode 2 of Randoms with Ranger, where Brady sat down with our principal, Mr. Ranger, to discuss random topic.
To Carter and Matt to see what they think about Saturday's matchup. Creative chaos in the best way. I thought we were just going.
That was a lot of fun. You never know what's coming next with Mr. Ranger. And there's a big top, there's another, oh my gosh. I'm scared.
To learn how the 6th grade choir performance took up the top honor. I did the I went slightly.
You want to be like the one cologne commercial. Love is in the oddities.
Why did you become Italian? Boots. Oh no. Is that his name?
Bye.
So, do you even have TikTok?
No.
I don't either.
Summer's almost here, but we're not slowing down just.
The story takes us behind the scenes of a very different kind of football.
Have a great weekend, Trojans.
Bye. I can't believe we only have 12 minutes left.
I know, it's so close.
Bye. Oh, I'm gonna miss the 8th graders next year. Oh, wait, sorry, restart. Okay, ready? Bye. Bye. Oh, I'm gonna miss the 8th graders next year. Avi, we're gonna be the 8th. Oh.
Tell us your perspective on the event.
Re-ask the question.
Why? You already got it.
Are you sure? Is there anything else you want to tell us?
I would like to tell you that those questions were terrible.
They're not terrible, you're just terrible.
She really tries, or no, she matches. Hold on. She. Stop looking at me.
Oh, great.
Wrong way!
What are you doing? You suck at this.
All right,
Hey guys, Mayor Dane. Dane, what are you gonna miss most about 8th grade?
I'm really gonna miss all the bath.
Is my hat good? Like, is it like covering my face?
It's really covering your face.
Like, really?
So you can either put it up or take it off. Like just tilt it up.
Yeah.
Mackie would not approve because I was trying to ask Mackie if we could wear wigs on this episode. Because she said no.
I'm shining my rays on your skin. I'm the sun.
He's the sun. He's the sun. Yeah, he's the sun. He's real Slim Shady. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please. I don't even care that you're recording right now.
Here comes the sun!
My name is Moana.
Good morning, Trojans. Today is Thursday, March 2nd. I'm Brady with your morning announcements. Good morning, Trojans. Today is Wednesday, February 7th. I'm Brady with your morning announcements.
Morning, Trojans. Today is Tuesday, May 13th. I'm Brady. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Trojans. Today is Friday, March 17th. I'm Matthew with your morning announcements.
And I'm Matthew with your morning announcements. Today's a B-Day and there is no advisory.
Good morning, Trojans. Today is Friday, May 23rd. I'm Matthew.
Good morning, Trojans. Today is Monday, September 18th. I'm Urban with your morning announcements. I'm Urban with your morning announcements. And I'm Urban with your morning announcements.
And I'm Carter with your morning announcements. Today is an A-Day and there is seminar.
Good morning, Trojans. Today is Friday, May 30th. I'm Carter.
Good morning, Trojans. Today is Monday, January 20th. I'm Xander with your morning announcements.
And I'm Xander with your morning announcements. Today is an A-Day and there is advisory. And I'm Xander. Today's the B-Day and there is seminar.
Before we go, let's talk about what made this year in DMC unforgettable.
The stress, the laughs, and the smell of cinnamon toast in the DMC room.
The DMC Football League, the airplane snacks, fighting over anchoring each week.
Morning announcements chaos, B-roll hunts, music debates, and that one time we hid behind the green screen.
And through all of it, we became a team. A little weird, a little wild, and apparently award-winning.
That's right. This year, we won the Spartan Award, officially making Trojan TV one of the top student broadcast programs in the state of Michigan.
And we couldn't have done it without our amazing advisor,
Mrs. Mackey. Thank you for letting us try crazy ideas, mess up, learn, and grow. You believe in us even when you were out of toast.
To our EMS staff, thank you for your support and your patience.
To our families, thanks for watching and pretending to like our editing choices.
And to the future Trojan TV crew, good luck. You've got a lot to live up to and a lot of folders to organize.
For the last time,
that does it for this episode of Trojan TV. Bye!